Hello and welcome to the Extension Network. My name is Kathleen McElroy and I am a program assistant with Cobb County 4-H with the UGA Cooperative Extension Office here on South Cobb Drive in Marietta. And today we are speaking with the Farrow family. Welcome to TV23.
Thank you.
And if you can just introduce yourselves, that would be great.
Okay, my name is Mia Farrow, and this is Isaiah Farrow, my son.
Welcome, Mia, and welcome, Isaiah. And I understand that you also have two older daughters, and what are their names?
Israel and Oriana Farrow.
Israel and Oriana, and we'll talk to them a little bit later on, right? Okay, we're going to start with Isaiah, okay? And Isaiah, did you know that your family's been with 4-H for a couple of years now? Yes. Yeah. And what's neat is you have been a cloverleaf. What grade are you in now?
I'm going to 5th grade.
You're going to 5th grade. So as 4th and 5th graders, they get to do lots of different things than our junior high kids, and the high schoolers do lots of different other activities. So as a cloverleaf, what has been your favorite activity with 4-H?
My favorite activity would be the holiday party.
The holiday party? So like every year, in December, we do a holiday party, right?
Yes.
And that's during our general county council meetings. And what do you enjoy about the holiday party?
I enjoy making cards.
Ah, that is a great point, because during the holiday party, we do a community service, right? And that
Yes.
community service for the past couple of years was making cards to people who, and to people in the community who might want to just have a little holiday wish, right?
Yes.
So that's great that you enjoy making the cards. What else do you like about the holiday party?
I like having fun, like when we have fun there.
We have fun, we have games. Remember the game where we pass different presents around and we tell stories? You have to pass it to the left or pass it to the right. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Do you enjoy the food?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a lot of food with our 4-H meetings. Well, great. Now, let's see, what is like just your absolute favorite thing to do with 4-H?
My favorite thing to do with 4-H is when we have parties.
Ah, the party. So like the holiday party, and then we also have March Madness, right?
Yes.
Where we play more games and we eat lots of fun food. But 4-H isn't all about the fun food and all of that, but some of the games. And you get to meet new friends, right?
Yes.
You get to hang out with your 4-H buddies. That's pretty cool. Now, every year with 4-H, and I know that Mom is a huge supporter of this, for your whole family, you all have done Project Achievement. Now, Project Achievement, it may not be familiar to a lot of our Cobb County families, but it's the public speaking competition, right?
Yes.
And you've done that 2 years in a row at the county level and at the district level, right?
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit what you've done for your projects?
So the first project, I want to make a clock. And so what I did, I like farms, and so I made a farmhouse clock. And so the clock was shaped like a farm, and it was a clock.
Very good, very good. And how did you feel going through that process of making your clock and then presenting it in front of other 4-Hers and other judges?
It was fun. I liked it.
Fun? Good, good. So, and you know that public speaking can be a little bit scary for some people, right?
Yes.
But you did it 2 years in a row, right?
Yes.
So awesome. And we're proud of you for doing that, because that could be a little bit tough. And those are skills that you can use in your classroom, school, or even just out in the community doing different things, right?
Yes.
And when you're ready for apply for a job, you got it, right? Okay, very good. Let's talk to your mom for a little bit. Can we do that?
Yes.
All right. Thank you again, Mia, for coming in and talking to us about 4-H. And I just want to start with, how did you find out about Cobb County 4-H?
Well, I was actually looking for activities for my kids to be involved in, and I ran across 4-H Club.
Okay. And what inspired you to actually call us up or to join a meeting?
Well, I liked the idea that it was free and it was educational. And I liked the activities that I saw on the internet that you all were involved in.
And a lot of our programming is free or low cost. We also provide lots of scholarships. and they are educational. So with Isaiah saying that it's fun, he doesn't know that he's learning a whole lot along the way with public speaking and with social wellness, being able to go out and meet new people, and that really enriches all of our lives. So that's really fun. So what have you found the most valuable thing about 4-H? What's been valuable to your family?
Well, my kids have learned how to be better leaders. They challenge themselves more because of the programs that you all offer and encourage them to participate in. So the activities have helped out a lot. It helped them with their motivation and enhanced them with their skills.
And they do gain a lot of skills along the way.
Yes.
And they can do that at the local level, at the state level, district level, so they get to experience different things in that way. And I know that they're part of the cooking club.
Yes.
Which is wonderful. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And you happen to be wearing, when we speak about the public speaking competition and Project Achievement, you happen to be wearing something that Oriana has made, the jewelry.
Yes.
And she did her project on crafts, arts and crafts, I think.
Yes.
So,
yes.
wonderful. Okay. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
else you all would like to share about 4-H?
4-H is very informational, and I hope all the kids join in.
Could not have said it better myself.
Yes.
Awesome. All
Ditto.
right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna
You
be
ready?
good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this online.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
You like
Okay,
it?
all right.
They might surprise you.
Hey, she took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
My name's Reggie. Just recently, my wife and I took in her sister's children. And we already had 4, so I went from becoming a family man to a man with a bigger family. Now, you can't eat love, so I don't know how I'm gonna feed them tonight. How was that, Rich?
I think I look more like Denzel.
That's cold, man.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to the Extension Network, and joining us on the set of TV23 is Oriana Farrow and Israel Farrow. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
Hello. I've already introduced you, but if you can tell us a little bit about just like your grade and maybe your favorite thing to do with 4-H.
Okay. Well, I'm Oriana, like you mentioned. I am in 12th grade. My favorite part of 4-H is, I think, the community service projects. I like to go out and do the different, participate in the different community service projects and help the community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. So kind of like Isaiah, where he enjoyed making the cards during the holiday party. And Israel?
Yes, okay, I'm in 9th grade, and I think my favorite part as well is volunteering. I like going out and helping other people in the community, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And we'll just talk about that community service a little bit more. This past spring, it was our honor to have you all awarded now I have to read it because it's got a long name. So we were at District Project Achievement at Rock Eagle 4-H Center, where you did your public speaking presentations, and I believe that you did dog care and training, and you did arts and crafts,
Yes.
and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But your community service award was called the Outstanding Community Service Project by a team of 4-Hers. So can you tell us a little bit about what that was all about?
Well, we we actually went and we gathered some donations for the Pet Adoption Rescue Center and from the 4-H'ers in the club, and we donated that to them. And we also got to have a tour around the facility, and we also donated to the Salvation Army. We got some cans donated by the 4-H'ers.
It was a lot.
Yes.
Those
it was
boxes.
Yeah.
Cans.
And we got that, and we donated that to the Salvation Army as well.
So you're doing so much for the community. Now, I have to say that last year you were both elected to be community service officers for you're representing juniors and you were representing our high schoolers. So it was like teamwork, which worked out really great. Now I remember the Salvation Army food that we donated. That was a lot that you all brought to the Salvation Army, which is awesome. And the Atlanta Pet Rescue, I believe that came from Israel's interest in pet care.
Yeah, because I volunteered there at the Atlanta Pet Rescue over the summer. I went to their summer camp. And so yeah, I wanted to give back to them.
Awesome. Very good, very good. So can you tell us a little bit more about your individual projects that you work on throughout the year?
Okay, well, my project area was arts and crafts, and I had made jewelry. I had made a jewelry set actually, and this is an example. This is my mom. I made this necklace for my mother, and this is just an example of the type of jewelry that I make, and I also made the earrings to go with it. And yeah, I had a bracelet to go with my jewelry set as well. And yeah.
And you actually went to Rock Eagle. I remember you had a poster with different examples of the jewelry and how to make them, and it was very intricate and really
the different
awesome.
pieces too.
And so you were
every piece.
Yeah,
I was very detailed.
Very detailed. And how did you feel about that whole experience?
I enjoyed it. I think it was fun for me. It was a chance for me to show off my talent, my skill, and it was fun though.
Very good, very good. Israel, how about yourself? With
Yeah, my topic was how to train and care for dogs, and I learned that at Atlanta Pet Rescue. I learned how to groom them, and I learned how to train them, how to do basic skills and everything. So when we went to DPA, that's what I did my topic on, and I showed how to use a clicker. That's what you use to teach the dog to sit down and lay down and stuff. And then, yeah, and then I made a poster, and then I presented it. So yeah.
So how'd you feel about that whole experience of doing research on something that you love, something that you're passionate about, and then presenting it in front of your peers and judges?
It was fun because I've never done anything like that before, other than presenting at school. So it was fun, and it was informational because it was something new, and I had to go I talked to people that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's true, and that's at Rock Eagle 4-H Center. So you had that whole 4-H experience, and you also, like as Mom said, you challenge yourselves a little bit to do that research and then to present it. So those are lifelong skills that you'll carry with you, I bet. All right. Now, I have something to tell you guys, and also the Cobb County community. We have been working really hard at the Extension office renovating the Cobb 4-H room. So it's going to look completely different. Did you guys know this? Yeah, so this is a surprise for you. And in August, we invite you and everyone in Cobb County to come in for an open house. It's August 16th. It's a Tuesday night from 1 to 8 p.m. We're having an open house, and your families can register and learn about programs like the clubs you've been in, like the cooking club. We also have Horse and Pony, Young Farmers Club, Homeschool Club. I think I'm missing a club in there, but we do so much with 4-H, so come and check it out. Right? Okay, it's August 16th. This will be pretty fun. And that's all we have today with the Farrow family. And I want to thank the Farrow family for coming in to join us at the Extension Network. If you want more information about Cobb County 4-H, you can call us at 770-528-4070. You can also check out our new website. It's ugaextension.org/COBB, C-O-B-B. And you can also look for the hashtag UGA Cobb 4-H to find more wonderful activities like the Farrell family has talked to us about today. Thank you. Welcome back. I am here with Renee Lemon, our Master Gardener Coordinator with UGA Cooperative Extension here in Marietta. And today we're going to talk about the training that's coming up for our Master Gardeners, right?
That's right.
Okay. And actually, as Renee knows, I am a Master Gardener. I was a Master Gardener before I became a 4-H program assistant because I took this type of training in 2013 and have maintained being a Master Gardener, which has been really, really fun. So what have you got for us, Renee?
Well, the exciting news is that the application for the 2017 training is now available. In Cobb County, we have over 250 Cobb County Master Gardeners. We're involved in 50 schools throughout Cobb County, elementary schools. We're involved in many demonstration gardens throughout Cobb County. We're involved in community gardens throughout Cobb County. And we even have a horticulture therapy garden at Cobb Hospital. So that's a really cool thing that we do for the Cobb residents. We have a speakers bureau, which it's compiled of a group of Master Gardeners that like to give presentations. So the Master Gardeners will talk to garden clubs or homeowners associations or some of the Cobb County Senior Centers about different topics, whether it's pollinators or container gardening or shade gardening, things like that. So yeah, Cobb Master Gardeners are very active, and there's lots of folks interested in becoming a Master Gardener, and the application is now available. You can find it on the Cobb Extension website, or you can go to cobbmastergardeners.com.
Okay.
And you can download that PDF straight from that website and print it off. It will look like this. If you don't have a printer or you want to pick one up, you can come by the office at 678 South Cobb Drive, Marietta, and I will give you an application. Or you can call me at 770-528-4070, and I'll mail you one. So the classes start January the 4th, 2017. They're from 9:30 to 3:30 every Wednesday until March 29th. So it's a lot of training.
It is.
And it's in DeKalb County at DeKalb County Extension. But the really fun thing about that is people set up carpools.
Yeah.
And so at the luncheon before classes start, people stand under their zip code in our training room and they create carpools. And so not only do you not have to necessarily drive to DeKalb County, but you make new friends.
It's a bonding experience.
It really is. It really is. And a lot of my Master Gardeners, speaking of 4-H, were in 4-H when they were young.
And
so they have a
that's
lifelong
wonderful.
history of being involved with Extension.
Yeah. And we also have Master Gardeners volunteer.
That's
Continue
right.
volunteering
For
for
the
4-H,
plant
which is
sale or-
awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful relationships.
Yes. So anyway, I would love to get your applications in the mail, or you can drop by the office and pick one up. Again, the phone number is 770-528-4070.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you. We hope to see you again soon.
The land-grant university system was created to advance agricultural and mechanical sciences 150 plus years ago. And we realized that some of the research that was coming from out of the land grants, it was not reaching the people. So the Smith-Lever Act was passed 100 years ago. The purpose of that act was to create the Cooperative Extension Service, which was to take the research that was created by the land-grant universities and actually give it to the people who could use it.
And so that was the genesis for the creation of the Extension Service, or the Cooperative Extension Service, as it was called at that time. It was to take the research-based information from the university, from that land-grant school, and get it to the people who need it so that they could use it to improve their lives, their economy, and to improve agriculture.
Well, I lived on a farm until I went off to be in the Navy and to go to college. And my father was a very fine and aggressive farmer. And of course, the source of our advice when Daddy wanted to do something better or learn about a new species of peanut or cotton or corn was to go to the Extension Service. And they gave him whatever advice he needed. And it was just like a constant source of inspiration and advice and counsel, and sometimes correction when he was doing something wrong. And as I grew older and when I came back from the Navy and spent the next 17 years as a full-time farmer, I saw firsthand the great value of what the Extension Service offered to everyone in our county, not just farmers, but everybody in the merchants and others who did business with farmers and depended on agricultural income.
My earliest experience with the Cooperative Extension Service came as a result of joining the 4-H Club when I was probably in a middle school age group. They encouraged us to participate in competitions, and we had to learn our various project areas and make presentations in the local and the district competitions. And also, I began to show livestock as a part of my 4-H project and continued to do that for a number of years. So the Cooperative Extension Service and its supervision of 4-H was an important part of my younger years.
I serve Fulton County. It's a large county. We don't have that many farmers, but we have a lot of people. And we have a lot of families that just simply need help. So Extension brings that human touch to our community. We answer the questions directly. We give it to you in a manner that you can understand and you can use, and you can apply it immediately. So Extension is kind of like that friend next door. You may not talk to them every day, but you're really glad that they're there.
One of the advantages that we have is that we're always on the cutting edge of the newest information, the newest research that's coming out of the University of Georgia. And we are a direct source that our clients can come to find that information. We're a filter for that information, and we are able to explain it in a way that people can use it for practical everyday application, whether it's on the farm, in their families, or in their communities.
An increasingly important element of Georgia's and America's total production of food will have to be designed toward meeting the needs of our own country and other nations more than it has been in the past. So I think the gamut of influence of Extension Service, I don't think has been minimized in recent modern days, but I think the opportunities to expand their influence has been greatly increased now, and I believe in the future.
I think the future for cooperative extension across the nation is very strong, and I know in our state it is.
The simple problems in agriculture have been solved, and they've been solved for the last 100 years or so. Only complex problems remain. Our researchers on our land-grant universities working in multidisciplinary teams will provide solutions for these complex and complicated problems. But how you transfer that information back to the farmer, back to the agribusiness, back to the family or the youth development specialists through 4-H is going to be very different. That's where cooperative extension has always been good. That's what their strength is, and that's where we see them being so important in the future.
We're continuing to see evolution in the production of agricultural products, and I expect that to continue. We will probably have fewer farms, but larger farms. And the Cooperative Extension Service certainly has a role to play in that new structure. They've adapted very well to the changing circumstances and the changing economy of our country over the last 100 years, and I have every reason to believe that they will continue to do that here in Georgia for the next 100 years.
The most rewarding part of my job is being able to help people and provide current research-based information for our clients. They come to us over and over for that information because they see us as the #1 source of information that they can rely upon, whether it's for their farm, their agribusiness, or for their families.
Real life changes. Extension brings real life changes, and being that agent in the community, on the ground, being that agent to serve is a pretty miraculous thing.
In all the ways that I had an early developmental life in earning a living and learning how to live as a productive citizen, I would say the Extension Service had a major beneficial effect on me.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call now.
Sherry Pearson? You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montonopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig.
Here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we have pep talkers standing by to get you motivated for your GED diploma. Text the name Terry to 69222 for a sympathetic pep talk.
You show people what you really are.
Or for a gentle pep talk, text the name Deborah.
You know you're going to make people very proud of you.
And if that's not enough, text the name Danny for an extreme pep talk.
Prove everyone wrong. Show them you're the boss.
Get your GED pep talk and find free GED classes. Text the name of the person you want a pep talk from to 69222.
Bethany Ann Doak. Ian Donnelly. Kirsty Lynn Duthitt.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.